Have you always felt different? A quiet, persistent, unshakable feeling ever since you were a child that you don't quite fit in here? A sense of homesickness for a place you can't name, a longing for a sky you've never seen. You've tried to ignore it, to blend in, to play the part, but feeling remains, a cosmic ache in your soul. Today, we are going to give that feeling a name. We are going to explore 10 profound signs that may reveal a startling and liberating truth about your very origin, that you are a starseed, a soul who is not from here. Stay with me, because the first sign we will discuss is the most common, the most deeply felt, and the ultimate confirmation for so many who are just beginning to awaken to their true cosmic identity. Welcome back, conscious creators, to Xendai. This exploration is one of the most personal and potentially life-altering journeys we will ever take together. The concept of the starseed has entered our collective consciousness with incredible force, resonating deeply with millions of souls who are experiencing a profound spiritual awakening. But what does it truly mean? Is it mere fantasy, or is it a powerful framework for understanding a very real and significant phenomenon? Today, we will go beyond the surface. This is your definitive guide to the 10 primary signs of a starseed soul, but we will explore each sign through the integrated lens of our Xendai Quinfecta blend. We will look at these signs through the lens of psychology, understanding them as profound, archetypal experiences. We will explore the spiritual and metaphysical implications of a soul contract to incarnate on Earth. And we will even touch upon the quantum possibility of consciousness existing beyond our planet. This is not about feeding the ego or creating a sense of separation. It is about validation. It is about understanding. And most importantly, it is about activating the memory of your sacred mission. If you have ever felt like an old soul in a young world, if you have ever felt a calling to help this planet, then what you are about to hear may not feel like new information, but like a remembering. A profound remembrance of who you are and why you are here now. Let us begin with the first and most foundational sign, a persistent feeling of not belonging, a deep sense of earthly homesickness. This is not the normal feeling of being an outcast. It is a profound existential sense that this world, its systems, its values, its density, is not your true home. From a young age, you may have felt like an observer, a visitor watching human behavior with a sense of detached curiosity or even bewilderment. You might find social norms, the pursuit of material wealth and societal hierarchies, to be strange and illogical. This often leads to feelings of isolation and loneliness. From a psychological perspective, this can be understood through the lens of a powerful archetypal experience. The outsider or the wanderer archetype is deeply ingrained in our collective unconscious. For starseeds, this isn't just a psychological role. It is a spiritual reality. Your soul literally remembers other worlds, other ways of being, other dimensional realities that were perhaps more harmonious, more telepathic, more aligned with love and unity. This homesickness you feel is not a sign that you are broken. It is a sign that your soul's memory is intact. It is the echo of a distant star system resonating within your very DNA. This feeling is not a curse. It is the first clue, the compass needle of your soul, pointing towards your unique origin and purpose. It's the feeling that drives you to seek deeper truths, because the surface-level truths of this world have never been enough to satisfy your ancient soul. So instead of viewing this feeling as a source of pain, can you begin to see it as a badge of honor? A confirmation of your unique nature? The second sign flows naturally from the first. You possess a deep, innate wisdom and a powerful intuition that seems to transcend your physical age and experience. People may have called you an old soul your entire life. You see the deeper patterns in situations, the hidden motives in people, and the karmic threads that connect events. You often just know things without being able to logically explain how you know them. This is not just a personality trait. It is a sign of a soul that has accumulated vast experience across many lifetimes, perhaps in many different star systems. From a metaphysical perspective, your soul has arrived on Earth with a significant portion of its data banks from previous incarnations still accessible. You are not starting from a blank slate. You are carrying the wisdom of the stars within you. From a psychological standpoint, this manifests as a highly developed intuition. Your connection to what Carl Jung called the collective unconscious may be exceptionally strong. You are able to tap into this vast reservoir of human and perhaps galactic experience, which is why your insights often feel so universal and profound. Your intuition is your primary navigation system. While others may rely solely on logic and external data, you have learned to trust that subtle inner knowing, that gut feeling, that quiet voice. Often, this inner wisdom creates a disconnect with the purely rational, materialistic world, reinforcing the feeling of being an outsider. Learning to trust this inner guidance system, to honor it above all external authority, is a core part of the Starseed journey. It is the process of remembering how to navigate by your own inner starlight, rather than the flickering, artificial lights of society. This innate wisdom often comes with a profound responsibility, which leads us to our next sign. The third, and often most frustrating sign, is that you have an overwhelming sense of having a great mission or purpose, yet you may struggle with profound uncertainty about what it is or how to execute it. You have a deep, burning feeling that you are here for a reason that is bigger than just living a normal life. You feel a calling to help, to heal, to teach, to create, to uplift humanity and the planet. This feeling can be so intense that a life without fulfilling this mission can feel empty and meaningless. This is the core of your spiritual contract. As a starseed, you volunteered to incarnate on Earth at this specific, pivotal time of great transition. Your mission is to anchor a higher frequency of light and consciousness onto the planet to assist in its evolution, in the Great Awakening. The frustration arises because this mission is often not a specific job title like doctor or lawyer. It is a vibrational, energetic mission. Your purpose is to be your authentic, high-frequency self, and to allow that energy to ripple out and affect the world in the unique way that only you can. The uncertainty you feel is not a sign of failure, it is part of the process. Starseeds often have to go through a period of forgetting their mission upon incarnating into the density of Earth, so they can experience the human journey authentically. The spiritual awakening process is the process of remembering that mission. The clues are found in your answers to the 5 sacred questions we explored in a previous deep dive. Your greatest joy, your deepest compassion, and your unique talents all point towards the specific way your mission is meant to express itself. So, if you feel this intense pull of purpose, even if it's shrouded in mist, do not despair. It is the call of your soul, reminding you why you came here. It's a sign of your noble contract. This mission often involves a profound connection to the unseen, which leads us to our next sign. The 4th sign is a profound fascination with and connection to the cosmos, the otherworldly, and the unseen realms. You are the person who gets lost in the night sky, feeling a sense of peace and longing as you gaze at the stars. You are drawn to science fiction, fantasy, stories of other worlds and dimensions. You may have a deep interest in esoteric subjects like astrology, ancient civilizations, quantum physics, and metaphysics. This is your soul, remembering its cosmic origins. While others are focused on the mundane, you are captivated by the magnificent. This is also where we see the quantum parallel. Your consciousness, being non-local in nature, is not confined to your physical brain. It has an inherent ability to connect with the greater universal field. Your fascination with these topics is a sign that your consciousness is naturally attuned to these higher, more subtle frequencies of information. You might have vivid, otherworldly dreams, or a sense that you are being guided by benevolent, unseen forces, spirit guides, angels, or your star family. You feel a sense of kinship with the stars because, on a soul level, that is your home. You are not just interested in the universe. You feel like you are a part of it, a direct extension of it. This connection often leads to a profound sensitivity, which is our next sign. Sign number 5 is that you are highly sensitive, emotionally, energetically, and often physically. You are a natural empath. You walk into a room and you can instantly feel the emotional atmosphere. You feel other people's pain as if it were your own. This can be incredibly overwhelming. From a psychological perspective, this is the trait of a highly sensitive person, or HSP. But for a starseed, it goes even deeper. Your energetic system is wired for a higher, finer frequency than the dense, often chaotic energy of Earth. This makes you extremely sensitive to negativity, violence, and discord. You cannot stand to watch the news. You are deeply affected by cruelty and injustice. You may also be sensitive to loud noises, harsh lighting, crowds, or even certain foods. This sensitivity is not a weakness. It is a highly advanced perceptual tool. You are a finely tuned instrument. The challenge of your journey is to learn how to manage this sensitivity so it doesn't overwhelm you. This involves creating strong, energetic boundaries, learning to distinguish your emotions from others, and spending time in nature to cleanse and recharge your energy field. Your sensitivity is a direct result of your otherworldly origin. You are a being of light and harmony, and the discord of the 3D world can feel abrasive. But this sensitivity is also your gift. It is what allows you to be a powerful healer, counselor, and empath, as you can feel and understand what others cannot. It is the very tool that your mission requires. This sensitivity also often manifests as a deep aversion to the status quo. This leads us to sign number 6. You have a natural aversion to conventional structures and systems. You may feel like a rebel or a black sheep. You question authority and dogma, whether it's in government, religion, education, or corporate structures. You see the flaws, the inefficiency, the lack of compassion in these systems, and you feel a deep, visceral resistance to conforming to them. You may struggle in a traditional 9-to-5 job, feeling like your soul is being crushed. You may have questioned the teachings of your childhood religion, seeking a more direct, personal connection to the divine. This is not just youthful rebellion. It is the perspective of a soul that remembers more efficient, harmonious, and heart-centered ways of being and organizing. You are here not to fit into the old, dying paradigms, but to be a systems buster, a pioneer of new ways of living, working, and relating. Your nonconformity is a spiritual asset. It is the very energy that will help to dismantle the old, broken systems and dream new, better ones into being. Your resistance is a sign that your mission is active. You are not here to maintain the status quo. You are here to transform it. This transformational drive means you are constantly learning and growing. Sign number 7 is that you are a lifelong learner with an insatiable hunger for personal and spiritual growth. You are never satisfied with surface-level knowledge. You are constantly reading, studying, taking courses, and exploring different modalities to better understand yourself, the universe, and your place within it. You may have gone through intense periods of transformation, shedding old identities, relationships, and careers as you evolve. Your journey is one of constant becoming. This is the evolutionary impulse of your soul. You are not here to stagnate. You are here to grow, to awaken, and to expand your consciousness. This inner drive is a hallmark of a starseed soul who is often on an accelerated path of evolution during their time on Earth. You understand that your personal growth is not a selfish act. It is the most important contribution you can make to the world, because as you heal yourself, as you raise your own vibration, you create a powerful ripple effect that uplifts the entire collective. You are drawn to the work of Xendai and other similar channels because they feed this deep soul hunger for authentic knowledge and transformation. Your desire to grow is a sign that you are actively fulfilling your purpose. This quest for knowledge often leads to some extraordinary, otherworldly experiences. Which brings us to sign number 8. You have likely had paranormal, psychic, or profound mystical experiences. You may see auras, communicate with spirits or guides, have precognitive dreams, or experience intense synchronicities that defy all logic. You might have moments of profound oneness where the illusion of separation dissolves and you feel connected to everything. These experiences can be beautiful, but also confusing and isolating if you have no one to talk to about them. These are not hallucinations. They are signs that your consciousness is beginning to operate at a higher frequency, allowing you to perceive realities beyond the limited 5 senses. Your starseed energetic signature makes you a natural bridge between the physical and non-physical worlds. Your pineal gland, your third eye, may be more naturally active, giving you access to these deeper layers of reality. These experiences are a confirmation that the world is far more magical and mysterious than mainstream science admits. They are a direct invitation from the universe to explore your own multidimensional nature. They are a reminder that you are not just a physical body, but a vast, eternal consciousness having a temporary human experience. Embracing these experiences rather than fearing them is a crucial step in activating your full potential. The 9th sign is a powerful and sometimes stressful feeling. A sense of urgency, a feeling that time is running out to complete your mission. As the collective consciousness of the planet accelerates its shift, starseeds often feel an internal clock ticking louder and louder. You may feel impatient with slow progress, both in your own life and in the world at large. You feel a profound sense of responsibility to do something, to contribute, to help, before it's too late. This feeling of urgency is your soul's internal GPS, signaling that the time for your primary mission is now. It is a call to move out of the preparation phase and into the action phase. It is your higher self nudging you to stop procrastinating, to step into your power, and to share your unique gifts with the world. While this pressure can be uncomfortable, it is a sacred fire. It is the energy that will propel you to overcome your fears and take the courageous steps necessary to live your purpose. It is a sign that you are perfectly on schedule for the very reason you chose to be here at this moment in history. This urgency is what fuels your desire to manifest a better world, which leads to our final and most empowering sign. And finally, the 10th sign that you are a starseed. You have a natural, often unconscious ability to manifest and influence reality with your thoughts and energy. You might be the person who just thinks of a parking spot and one opens up. You might casually mention a desire and then a synchronicity brings it to you. Conversely, you may have also noticed that your negative thoughts and fears also seem to manifest with alarming speed. This is because your starseed consciousness carries a higher energetic potency. Your connection to the quantum field is more direct. Your broadcast signal is stronger. The challenge and the gift of your journey is to move from being an unconscious manifester, subject to the whims of your passing thoughts and fears, to becoming a conscious creator. This involves all the principles we teach at Xendai: mastering your mind, psychology, understanding the universal laws, metaphysics, and aligning your energy, spirituality. When a starseed consciously harnesses their innate manifestating power, they become a powerful force for good in the world. They can literally dream new, better realities into being. Your ability to influence reality is not a fantasy. It is a sign of your origin. You came from realities where this was a known and practiced skill. You are simply here to remember how to do it. You are a creator, and you are remembering your power. So, do you see yourself in these signs? The feeling of not belonging, the innate wisdom, the sense of mission, the cosmic fascination, the heightened sensitivity, the aversion to old systems, the drive for growth, the mystical experiences, the sense of urgency, and the natural ability to manifest. If several of these resonate with you, it is not your imagination. It is a profound validation of your soul's journey. Being a starseed is not about being better or more special than anyone else. Every soul is a divine spark of the Creator. It is simply an acknowledgement of a different origin, a different energetic signature, and a different mission contract. It is a framework that can bring immense peace and understanding to a lifetime of feeling different. It can transform your greatest sensitivities from burdens into superpowers. It can give your deepest longings a sacred context. You are not from here, and that is your greatest gift. You are here to offer a new perspective, to anchor a new frequency, to dream a new world into being. Your feeling of being an outsider is what allows you to see the flaws of the old world with perfect clarity. Your homesickness is what fuels your desire to create a reality that feels more like home for everyone. Your mission is not a burden, it is your joy. It is your art. It is the song only your soul can sing. Embrace your uniqueness, honor your sensitivity, trust your inner knowing. The earth is profoundly blessed to have you here, now. You are a star, and you are remembering how to shine.